Ahoy and welcome back once again to the channel. For those of you new here, my name's Gary. I like watches, and if you're here watching this, you probably like watches too. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Now in today's video, I've got a new release to share with you from an awesome micro brand, Phoebus, Fibbity Bibbity Boybus. I'm not entirely sure how it is pronounced. I think everybody has their own way. But yeah, this brand has been around for quite a while. You're probably familiar with it. And they've sent me one of their latest releases to share with you in this video. They've sent me their bronze and green variation. I suspect they're familiar with my channel. Well, they are familiar with my channel, and I think they know green and gold gives me the tingles, a little bit of movement. Something about green and gold. Yeah, I think it's a color combination that just works really, really well. Having said that, all the other color variations look incredible. They've picked some really, really nice colors. I'm not entirely sure why the purple dial version comes with a black strap and all the others have color coordinated straps, but yeah, I really like the purple dial. I really like this green dial version. Orange is a really colorful sort of summery option, isn't it? In fact, they're all, yeah, really, really nice. But green and gold, well, green and bronze, I think it looks really, really good. Now, if you want one of these, I wouldn't hang around for a couple of reasons. Firstly, their watches are pretty popular, and I suspect the more popular color versions will sell out pretty quick. And one of the reasons they'll sell out pretty quick is because they're offering a decent discount. So yeah, if you want one, don't hang around. I'll put a link to their website in my video description. It's not an affiliate link, but they have sent me the watch for free. That's why you will have seen the includes paid promotion icon in the top left hand corner. If you want to know more, head down to my video description. And while you're down there, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and maybe the bell notifications icon, and then you won't miss out on future uploads. Right, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I think this brand and the watches from this brand are particularly popular before I run through the specifications. Firstly, their watches are pretty original. They have produced homage watches in the past, but that was a long time ago. And yeah, for a while now, a long time, they've been producing very original looking watches. Of course, this does mean sometimes you're going to really, really like their designs. Sometimes you're not, but they produce a steady stream of watches. And that's another reason why I think they're popular. They consistently produce new versions made of different materials, steel, bronze. They use a few different movements. They're consistent, yeah, and their quality control checks must be pretty good because you don't tend to hear too often of their watches being sent out with problems. So I guess that's number 3, decent quality, not just in terms of the quality control checks, but in terms of finishing. Yeah, their watches are nicely finished, and the specifications are always really, really strong. The loom, they are, well, they're sort of known for producing dive watches, and of course dive watches tend to have pretty strong loom, don't they? And they do seem to apply a lot of loom, usually filled into hollowed out applied indices. So number 4, amazing loom. And the last reason, their watches are competitively priced, and they always launch new watches with discounts. So yeah, lots of reasons why these watches are popular and why this particular brand yeah, seems to have a pretty good rep. Now let me run through some of the specifications. It's a bronze diver, so of course you can have a stainless steel case back. The case is made out of CUSN8 bronze. Phoebus tend to have a couple of tiers, or 2 tiers when it comes to the movements. Their more affordable watches tend to have Seiko NH35s in them, and their more premium watches tend to have Miyota 9000 series movements inside them. And this watch has the Miyota 9015. There is a date complication on the dial, so no ghost position on the crown. Running very, very nicely on my time grapher. Yes, it's plus 11 seconds a day roughly, but I prefer that to it running slowly, that is. Double domed sapphire crystal, lots of AR coating, ceramic bezel insert, 120 click unidirectional bezel action. Of course, it's a dive watch. The bezel action's actually quite nice. 200 meters of water resistance, screw down case back, screw down crown. Yeah, nice case back, nice crown. Very cool strap, FKM rubber strap. I love FKM rubber straps. I really don't like those sort of soft, sticky silicone straps, and I don't think anybody likes the really hard, stiff, cheap rubber straps. FKM straps sort of sit in between those two, don't they? They're soft and malleable, but they're not sticky, but they're dense and heavy. They feel like good quality straps. Nice buckle on the strap as well, CUSN8 bronze, quick release spring bars. Very cool fading dial, sunburst dial, very coarse sunburst effect, isn't it? Color matching applied indices, hollowed out, filled in with lume, nice hands. Triple facet hands, a mix of brushing and polishing, and I always try to capture the different finishing with my macro shots. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? The finishing on the case actually is pretty coarse. Lots of brushing, lots of corners, lots of angles. I like that. I'm not wild about asymmetrical cases, but I don't think it looks bad on this watch actually. For some reason, it's not triggering my, I don't want to say OCD because I don't have OCD, but you know, sometimes when things just don't look quite right and they stick in your mind, yeah, I'm not getting that with this case. Yeah, there's some nice details on it, some delicate touches, but it's also quite an aggressive dive watch in terms of the brushing being quite coarse and the sharp sort of corners, not sharp like they're going to cut you, but those sort of aggressive angles and corners on the case. But then you've got this really nice, soft, comfortable FKM rubber strap. So yeah, I think they've produced another good one. I definitely prefer the look of this dive watch to a lot of their other watches. Some of their watches, the design's a little bit too sort of strong and out there for me. But yeah, this one looks pretty good. I like the colors. $500 US, discounted to $400 US for the launch, which when you consider the movement inside this watch and the quality, the specifications, all those things that I mentioned at the beginning, the 5 reasons why this brand is pretty popular. That's a decent price, isn't it? A very competitive price. So I don't expect these to hang around for very long, guys. So I'm going to end it there so that you guys can yeah, head over to the website and take a look if that's what you want to do. Or you can head down to the comments section. Let me know what you think of the watch and the review. And then make sure you come back again in a couple of days to watch, guess what? Another video. Cheers, guys. Have a good week.